seems like a lot of you guys have a very short attention span. So like, what do I have to do? Put memes on the screen? Like, just put Subway servers on the right? Like explosions and all that? Is that what you want, huh? Alright, let's get this straight. This video I do plan to mine. So I got some feedback in the last video. And one of you commented, "Horses know how to swim, didn't you hear?" Listen, I've been playing this game for 12 years, okay? I can do whatever I want, I don't really care. I can do as much as I plan to mine. I also wanted to breed my dogs because, yes, I did also want to add enchantments to my new diamond gear, but to get the new diamond gear, I wanted to, get diamonds first, because I don't really have very many diamonds. That's a lot of pickaxes. Here's me zooming down my mine shaft. Here's me pointlessly showcasing a dungeon I found. Here's me struggling to go through a 1x1. Also, a note to the future, apparently there's a slime chunk down here in the area I dug out. I then continued to dig and dig until I eventually found a mine shaft, which was pretty cool, to be honest. This is me entering the mine shaft. I would record the audio to my reaction, but the audio didn't record or pick up for anything, not even the game. That sucks. I started collecting rails because I had plans later, so yeah, the plan was to mine, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do in this video. I did plan to finish getting my diamond armor set today, and I also did plan to put some enchantments on it, so that's exactly what I did. Oh, look, it's my first vein of diamonds that I found. It wasn't a vein, there was only one diamond. I know there are 2 diamonds there, but that second one I already had. After dilly-dallying around the cave a little bit and doing some silly things, I eventually decided that I probably brought too many pickaxes for someone who's going into a cave. Like, I do not need to be this loaded, bro. Come on now. I came across multiple spiderwebs, but then I just decided, nah, I'm not doing that, and decided to just get out. I was on a mission to get better armor, and this was gonna be the episode where it was gonna happen. Definitely collected too many pickaxes, and during the video, I do throw out a few, per se, because I just have too many pickaxes. So then I also wanted to get some gold as well, so I did actually end up finding some gold. I literally hate pussy spice with a passion, bro. But it's okay because I just found another diamond vein. But this thing was actually a vein, it was more than one diamond. It was like 5 or 6. It was really good, actually. I then continued to dilly-dally around until I eventually ran into another spider spawner. I already had a lot of string, but then I just decided to collect until I had a stack of string, because why not? Oh yeah, and then I eventually did run into an amethyst geode. I'm actually going to enhance the brightness here I did eventually keep running into diamonds though. But yeah, once again, the main goal was diamonds, so that's what I was going to go get for. Go get for it? Go to get. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do is also enchant, because I have a lot of enchantments to put on my armor. I'm sure some of you knew, but the reason I was grabbing gold is because I wanted to make enchanted golden apples for the Ender Dragon fight. Yes, I'm 230 days in and still haven't done the Ender Dragon fight. Fight me. I also often got lost around these mineshaft areas because, well, it's really hard to navigate the areas without knowing where you're at. So this was quite satisfying to watch this XP bar go up. At this point, I had found over 36 diamonds, so I was really happy with that. And I'm pretty sure this was the first time I ran into an actual minecart on a chest, because I had, for some reason, not run into those earlier. They were just not existing. And then, of course, only now I start running into them. Break! But yeah, I really didn't know how to make this video interesting without making a second video on the first video that I already recorded, and now I'm doing this intro because this is going to be part of the intro because I didn't really give a proper intro. Also, you guys crushed the first 2 episodes. Holy crap, 500 views in the first one. That's a lot for me, as a very small YouTuber for myself. But my original plan was just to get away with as many diamonds as I could, just for the diamond armor. That's all I really wanted was diamond armor. So at this point I had 38 diamonds. This is one of the reasons I stayed. Not long later I actually found more diamonds. Then I grabbed more gold. I found an enchantment book, but it wasn't really that good. Because this is 2 hours of mining, I'm trying to stretch out and make it as most entertaining as I possibly can. So I'm pretty sure at this point I was trying to find my way out, but I just couldn't find my way out. I kept running into corners and all that stuff, so I didn't really know where I was going. I did want to continue collecting rails, but I was kind of low on that. I did find lapis though, that was pretty cool. I eventually did find my way back to where I wanted to go, and so then I decided I wanted to get out of the cave because I thought I had enough. I had like 44 diamonds at this point. I would say that 23 levels is pretty good for how long I mined in there. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way. This is coming out after Christmas, but it's okay. Happy New Year as well, because as you can see, it's very Christmas themed around here. After the mine shaft, I decided to go fishing for a while, because why not go fishing, you know? Before fishing though, I wanted to organize the things that I just grabbed, and so then in total, I had 48 diamonds, because I already had 4 diamonds, which is not much, but you know, it's something. And now was the time, baby. It was time to smelt my armor. I first went to organize my ores though. I also made a chest rail specific. You can still tell that I brought too many pickaxes, because I still have like 10 pickaxes in my inventory after mining everything. And now it was time to finally enchant the full diamond armor. after crafting it, of course. You guys have no idea how good it feels to have diamond tools after 231 days of playing this world, bro. I'm sure you guys saw, but I already had the boots. But now I have the full diamond armor, and now it's time to craft with my 23 levels that I have. That's not really too many, but that's why I decided to go fishing first before crafting anything. Before I fish, though, I craft a spyglass just because. Say hello to Short Dog, guys. This is the part where I fish for 30 minutes. Fishing montage! Right after I immediately went to bed. Okay, I think you guys get the point. I was fishing for a while. I actually did grab a looting to and mending book. That was kind of crazy. That was the only thing worth fishing in this trip, but I did get more fish, you know? I mean, I guess that's always a good thing. Now it looks like it's time to go sort through my enchanted books, because I have, like, a lot of those. I then, with my 27 levels, decided to grab all the enchantments that I needed to enchant on my armor, enchanted it. Yeah. I also disenchanted bad fishing rods to get more levels. But the time had finally come, and now it was time to get this Fortune 3 Efficiency 4 Mending Pickaxe, boys. Woohoo! It's a pretty good pickaxe. Since I now thought that my pickaxe was probably done, I decided to work on the armor. And as you can see here, I have quite a few enchantments to work on the armor with. So I kind of just had to sort through them and figure out which ones would actually work well with them. I was also debating what I was going to put this one book on because it had a crap ton of enchantments on it. And I didn't really know where to put it. So I was comparing it to my boots for a while because they pretty much had like pretty similar enchantments. So I didn't really know what to do with that. I wanted to fish to get my levels back because I had just spent a lot of levels enchanting my armor. I had almost 30 levels, and now I went back down to 2. So yeah, I decided to go fishing again. Yeah, after I went to go fishing more, that's pretty much the end of the video. I didn't do anything else with the villagers. I'm saving that for the next video. I do see your comments, so if you do comments on videos or even in the live, I see those too as well. So yeah. A lot of people were complaining in my live about why I'm deporting the villagers. That's like, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. You know, capitalism. So yeah, if Ariel comes back, you know, if this guy comes back, then, you know, they'll see this video and they'll see that I have seen their comments and that their names are on the screen right now as we speak. I don't know if I'm going to do this quote over again because I just discovered that the video actually has no sounds. I'm going to have to do hyper editing or something. Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I had a pretty good amount of enchantments on my armor now because I just had a lot of books and I had a lot of things to do with the books. So now that my diamond armor was pretty much complete, minus the helmet, I'm still crafting the helmet. Just give me a second. Yeah, it looks pretty good now. So this one only costs 2 enchantments for Aqua Infinity, so I'm gonna do that actually right after the fire protection. I think you can put it on top of each other. But oh wait, no, I forgot. I didn't have enough levels. So yeah, I was stuck at level 2, but I did have a pretty good amount of enchantments here as well. Oh yeah, also I'm pretty sure I plan to continue recording, but it just abruptly cut off right after I go to bed upstairs in my room, in my house. I also plan to move everything up to the house when it's all finished, and I think in the next episode that's when I'm gonna actually like finish my house. Because for 232 days, it's literally just been unfinished, and so I really need to finish that, honestly, as soon as I can. But yeah, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I think it's about time to run the outro, because... But hopefully you did enjoy today's video. If you didn't, that's okay. Dislike the video, I guess. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Goodbye and farewell.